As the feathers fly, the high-ranking brother takes full advantage. They try to keep their rivals at bay so their brother can get on with mating. It's all for one and one for all.
In this video, I will showcase how low-value men unknowingly contribute to the success of higher-value men, even that it is not needed, but nevertheless, enjoy the rant. The original term is temporary embarrassed millionaire, which basically describes a poor normie who believes that he isn't destined to be poor and he's momentarily unlucky. Soon enough, he will join the ranks of the upper classes, making him vote laws and claim rights to free trades, less taxes for the riches, etc., despite being against his own interest, because of the instilled belief that he is about to shoot away from that pole and join the ones who benefits from these rules, not realizing that by this behavior, he's enforcing his position in the low echelons and making sure that his chances of ever making it out of there gets lower and lower. I am here to create the analogous situation in the dating market. Let me start. There are a lot of normies defending the rights of chads. I will call them temporary embarrassed chads. They make claims like, women must be selective, it is for the betterment of our society, if women didn't go for high-value men, we would have gone extinct. Well, doofus, you are the one going extinct. Just keep making sure of that. It is funny what someone's ego can do to them. I will translate this accurate Arabic saying to you. A fool inflicts more harm to his own self than what enemies inflict to each other. I honestly believe that even if Chads equipped an army of normies to defend their existence as Chads, it wouldn't be as effective as this free army of normies I see online. Not just normies, even incels who don't interact with women sit online and they try to explain to the average man that biology dictates that they should disappear and ease this word from their low genetics, while themselves would be the first one to go. Let's review some of these claims that the temporary embarrassed Chad makes. Women value height because of biological reasons. Therefore, it is just natural for the shorter guy to just never mate and extinguish eventually. Except that we will reach a point where people will be too tall. If you read 20 pages on evolution, you will realize that every trait has a sweet spot. For example, these birds that are called the African long-tailed widowbird, male widowbirds evolved to have extraordinarily long tails due to their sexual selection, as females prefer male with longer tails. However, this exaggerated traits came with a significant survival cost. The long tail makes male more conspicuous to predators and hinder their flight, leading them to higher mortality rates. This phenomenon illustrates the balance between natural selection and sexual selections, where traits beneficial for attracting mates can also increase the risk of predation. Basically meaning, if the overall population keeps growing in height as it is now, the future of humanity will be back pain, increased risks of all diseases that correlate with being freakishly tall. I will answer the ones who will call me coping about height. This isn't my point. I am not coping about the height pill. What I'm finding tilting is other men, usually shorter men, validating this as if it is a good thing. Because it is intuitive and logical doesn't mean that it is beneficial. Why would you promote cutthroat culture if your throat is the first one to be sliced open? Here is a second example. I could pick GBW, but for YouTube reasons I will talk about face. Allowing women to work and compete with men with all the advantages of being naturally attractive at younger ages accentuates the importance of face in terms of selection and of a sexual partner. Basically, your face is your whole SMV in 2024. It is a given fact, I know. You can't change it. I know. But for the love of God, stop glorifying it. It's not a good thing. It is the truth, but we mustn't cherish it. The generations before us also valued looks, but it was amidst a plethora of factors and led to the humanity to advance altogether for a comfortable life we all enjoy now. Why would you, a guy who is left behind in the dating market, promote sexual liberation of women? Why do you accept promiscuity as a good thing? Do you still believe it will benefit you somehow in the future? Do you think more women sleeping around means more chance it will finally splash you? Look, I will never forget this conversation I had when we both, with my friend, we witnessed a guy getting stopped by a saleswoman and she was advertising some sort of electrical cigarettes bullshit and she was openly flirting with a guy to catch his attention. And the guy, confident in himself, just grabbed her neck and she was so shocked as if the guy initiated this. The guy, still maintaining himself, indicated that she was flirty with him, and the girl denies it, telling him that she was just being friendly. The dude, like a total Chad, just kept walking and told her, "Do your whore dance on someone else. You go all the way or don't bother me." When we were commenting on the situation with my friend, I said that the guy is a total Chad. He refused to be flirted with just to get ripped of his money. If she has no sexual desire in him, it isn't morally acceptable for a woman to sexually charm him just to get him to buy some product. But my simpy friend had a completely different agenda. Not only he's okay with what the girl did, he considered what the guy did as extremely sexist, as if the girl can flirt as much as she wants and withdraw her advances at any point. Doesn't he realize it is the truth, and it sadly is, that no company will ever hire men? If women are allowed to sexualize all interactions with men up to any point they want and then pull out at any moment, who will ever hire men? What weapon do we have to compete with this? What 80% of women can do in terms of seduction, only 1% of men can do. Are you really promoting this? Are you really supporting this? Haven't you suffered enough from being a man? Do you think women should have more advantages and more way outs? Or maybe you believe that soon enough you will be a Chad and all our problems won't concern you anymore. Is that the plan? I am not hopeful that the situation is ever gonna be fixed. But why is it that the men who are suffering the most from the current system contribute the most to making it worse? With this question, I finish my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe. I am excited to hit 50 subscribers, and the goal for me is to have 100 subscribers by the year 2025. Thank you everyone who watched so far.